Stream it
Pull
up.
that up. Stream it up.
But yes, getting through the traps, the group was rewarded with several interesting magical items and some sort of scrying symbol. Though the group wasn't able to get it working as it seemed it required some kind of activation item, which they did not possess. I believe after that they went back out. I think there was a battle with some of the orc demons, if I remember correctly. What were they called?
Tanaruk?
Tanaruk, yes, thank you. Which you all defeated and headed down the hallway, and you had encountered that devil creature there, which didn't seem all too pleased with Gamork, and that's sort of where we had left it. So, let me send a quick message to Beryl and see if she's close.
There's a last-minute attendance note from her. Looks like she's dipping at the last minute.
Out of spoons?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means.
She...
Oh, that might be an apology for why the journal is late, or it might be a not showing today.
Yeah, unless it like auto-corrected.
No, the spoons model is a way of talking about having executive function when dealing with just stress of life and mental health things.
Oh.
Like no more juice.
Wait,
yeah, kind of.
Does that mean we're out a Gamork and her? Let me ask her.
Unclear.
Business model.
Spoons.
Spoons. That was the rallying cry of the tick, right?
It was.
Oh wow!
Wow.
I haven't thought about the tick in ages.
Well, without the S, it was just spoon.
Oh right.
That's right.
Oh man.
Spoon and Arthur, I think his name was.
Yep.
The little
The butterfly or moth or whatever.
moth.
The
Yeah.
accountant moth.
Huh.
I haven't seen the Amazon remake. I've heard it's pretty good though.
I've heard it was pretty good, and despite that, felt no desire to watch it. I don't know why. I liked the cartoon when I was a kid. Never really read the comics.
I think there was one other live action attempt.
Like there was a movie or something, right?
I think so. With what's his name?
Yeah, the guy from Seinfeld and
The guy who
That guy?
does Brock Sampson on Venture Brothers, I think.
yeah,
It's like the perfect voice for the Tick, I think.
Right.
I think it actually is the guy who voiced the tick.
Is that the same
I think
guy?
it's pretty sure.
I mean, voice actors get around, so.
Patrick Warburton, I think, is the guy who did the live action.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that he I mean, that's a super fucking unique voice.
Yeah, oh yeah, he did some really good ones.
Yeah.
I was watching, what was it, Archer a few days ago, and he shows up on there for a few episodes.
Oh my gosh, the original is actually not him. It's a dude named Townsend Coleman. I have no idea who that is.
Voice actors be talented.
Yeah.
Alright, well, do we want to wait a little bit to see if Beryl responds, or should we try to wing it with three of us? What do you all think? I haven't heard back from her yet.
I'm down to go down in a blaze of glory.
Alright. So...
My feeling on this mostly depends on where we left off, and I just forget what the last thing that happened was.
I think we literally met a devil-looking thing, and that was it. We put a pin in it.
That
We didn't
is,
engage?
No.
Okay.
The group turned the corner and saw it there.
Oh.
Is it like
right.
like a big devil-looking thing?
I mean, Token looks like a large creature, so...
For those of you who
Or
can
bigger.
see it, yeah.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's
man.
right. We were paused because we weren't sure what was going to happen.
Well, Oh man, it seems like a really weird place to proceed without players around. Or with this many missing.
Oh wait, hang on. Beryl just messaged me.
Okay.
She will not be there, but Gamork will? Alright, let
If
me...
he's awake.
Oh yeah, I wonder if he fell asleep or something.
Woof.
Alright, well... Alright, I'll just keep him in the background for now.
Alright.
So... Yeah, Gamork would sort of look at this large devil and say... Does anyone know this guy?
I will casually make my way around the corner, I guess.
As you
Oh,
step forward, I guess you would, actually everyone give me a wisdom save.
Ooh.
I'm real good at these.
I'm supposed to be good at these, but it's been a while since I've made one.
Hey.
Hot damn!
There you go. So yeah, as you kind of step forward, Meijun, and get a look at this thing, it would look at you, and you hear footsteps coming down the hall from over here.
I will look that direction. Do I see anything?
Yes, but give me a moment. You would see Cao Meng come into view.
Well, if I recall correctly.
He looks at you and says, Mei Jun, why did you leave?
I'm gonna turn to read.
Right, is his true sight still up?
Yep. I'm gonna turn to read, and I'll just say, does Kalmang have that thing?
I don't actually know if my true sight is up. It only lasts for an hour, and that was
Yeah.
Oh right, we
It
haven't
wouldn't-
refreshed it since our long rest. Okay.
It wouldn't still
Yep.
be up at this point. So you would just see, yeah, it looks like Cao Meng.
Oh, we did have a long rest. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So at this point, he would take his weapon off his back and say, Mei Jun, you shouldn't have left.
Well, that's uncomfortable. I will meet his stance, and I'll
And wait
ask.
for him to step into the pit trap.
I will meet his stance, and I will ask, left from where?
He says, I will not allow deserting. You had a responsibility. Give me initiative rolls.
Is the devil responding at all to this business?
He's just kind of standing there with his arms crossed.
Is it actually frozen like Durhath? Or hey wait, why did I just roll a d20? What the heck? Okay.
I'm going. Well, no, we'll just let it happen.
He doesn't look like he's frozen. He's just kind of standing there as if he's observing everyone.
Okay, just not acting. Interesting.
Oh, here's a good question. Does Kalmang appear to be quite pale in terms of how you would consider, say, the living?
He actually looks a little bit more like he did when he was younger, which is a bit strange to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, am I missing anyone?
Sorry, my token selection thing didn't work for some reason. Hang on, I'll roll and edit myself back to my first roll. Or not.
Alright, so... The first one to act as he draws his weapon, Mei Jun, what do you want to do? He looks like he is taking a stance that might be challenging.
I will. Let's see here. How many feet is that? And this is these are there spikes up currently? Is this something that can be moved through as though it was difficult terrain, or I forget what the situation is with this box here?
We know there's a trap there, I think.
Yeah,
Is it?
there's a spike trap there, but it's currently reset, so it should still be active.
Okay, so it's not a pit necessarily. It just has like holes in the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. How many feet would I need for this? So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I could do that. Yep. I'm going to, okay, with my weapon drawn and eyes focused on him, I'm just going to step back a few feet. So 5, 10.
So just
15.
as a quick side note, you all see Mei Jun as if he's talking to someone, but it doesn't seem like anyone's there.
Oh,
Interesting. Well, I don't know that. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and then jump 25, 30, 35. And then once I get here, I will... Yeah, I guess I'll just begin swinging at Kalmang, and we'll see if this turns out to be fun and games or something else. As a bonus action, I will tell my dogs to be quiet.
Quiet dogs.
Quiet dogs. As a bonus action, I will rage, and then I will swing recklessly with Great Weapon Master on Kalmang.
Alright.
Rage. Reckless. Oop. I scrolled out. I did not want to. Shoot. I lost us. There we go. Okay. And how does he appear to be, how does he appear to be armored?
He has
If at all.
chain shirt, so not very.
Okay.
So 21 would strike as you bring your weapon down, cutting him. Doing 18 points of damage on the first swing.
Okay.
22 as you slash around, hitting him a second time to do 24, smacking him against the back wall.
Okay. Feeling like I'm on the up here, I will action surge and do more. Why not stick it to your old best friend?
Alright, 20 will strike, doing another 23. And 18 will strike with the fourth strike as he is fighting to keep you back, but taking a lot of glancing blows. Another 19 damage.
Excellent.
I'll
just get up in his face and roar, quite primally, as if like two. I imagine like if two bears were like fighting each other. That's how he and I used to fight.
Alright, so the Horned Devil brings out his weapon and looks menacingly at Gamork, yelling something at him in Infernal.
Tim speaks Infernal, actually, so...
He says, "Show me your strength, angel."
Oh, this is not good.
Reed. So,
Yikes.
Reed, you hear something behind you that sounds like a familiar voice as a portal opens up. And the voice says, "Reed, how long do you think you could avoid me?" And you turn around to see a beautiful figure has just come through a strange-looking portal.
Oh.
What do you want to do? Her hands begin to glow as she starts to chant, walking towards you.
I will,
What a babe!
yeah. I will walk towards her and then just kneel down in front of her.
All right.
Does anyone else actually see this other person approaching?
So let's see.
I'm standing in the intersection with my head on a swivel, looking for who else is showing up, I guess, or
You
going
see,
crazy.
yeah. So you see Reed look a bit confused, then kind of turn around, and looks like he's kneeling before someone, but you don't see anyone there.
Oh goodness. Okay.
She would be happy to see you kneeling down before her, changing her stance a little. But I'm gonna say that is it for you, I assume, unless you're doing anything else.
That's it for me.
All right. So Lysandra went. Cao Meng is going to roar back at Mei Jun, raging himself and taking some swings.
With advantage, because I'm reckless.
With advantage. Oh, no, 9 probably would miss you.
It would.
18.
That would have hit me before I got this fancy schmancy breastplate.
Alright, so he would slash at you, but luckily your armor protects you from both blows. He yells angrily, getting ready to attack again, but that is it for him. Sim, what do you want to
Ooh.
do?
Actually, if I could, I'd like to do a riposte.
Okay.
I forget that I have that one sometimes. B cannot be reckless. It's not my turn, but we are still in the
So you swing your weapon back, but he deflects that one.
Right.
Anything else? I assume that'd be it. So Sim, what do you want to do?
Well, if I see party members interacting with invisible things, I'm just gonna assume the devil is doing some sort of weird hinky mind magic and send some eldritch blasts that way at this bearded devil or at this devil creature.
Let me get some more initiative on there. All right, so you're blasting which one? The devil?
Yeah. I'm just
Alright.
assuming it's creating hallucinations or something for us to deal with.
So you move over there, sending some eldritch blasts. The 20 and the 18 will hit, blasting him twice.
And I will prefer to push on each of those.
Alright, so he takes 21 damage and is pushed back 10
20
feet. Or 20
It's
feet.
10 feet each, yeah.
Which seems to activate some sort of trap.
Well, hope it's useful. And then I will move back 1, 2.
The ceiling smashes down on him. And he has to make a dex save. Dex save. Alright, so he would make the dex save, but he would still take half damage, which would be 21 points. As he manages to dodge the direct hit of the ceiling smashing, but still gets clipped by the large blocks. Anything else, Sim?
No, well, I guess I will shout, "What are you seeing? Because I don't see anyone here but a devil." Just at everyone. That's it for me.
Alright, so I'm gonna... I didn't have everyone in the initiative, so I'll just play the other 3.
Oof.
So Barrel Axe, she is screaming about something, yelling angrily, and casting spells, but you don't see what she's attacking. She seems very angered. Anna Kate is looking around, saying, "What is going on? What are we fighting?" And she's gonna run kind of over this way, And she's going to take a shot at the creature using her bow. Vile Song. 18 will strike for 11. Although, let me check acid damage real quick. Yeah, that would hit. So 11 damage. And she'll fire a second time. She looks to Mei Jun and says, "Who are you fighting?" 12 would miss him as it bounces off his thick natural armor. That's it for her. Mei Jun, what are you going to do?
In response to my companion's questions, I will just tell them, it's Cao Meng, he's right there, and you're getting slow, bud.
As you say that, you would all suddenly see Cao Meng appear next to Mei Jun, though he looks a little bit different.
Oh, that's super wild. What the fuck?
Like
What
I
is
said,
happening?
he looks a little bit younger and not as pale.
We will do the usual.
Oh, alright, 22 will strike him again for 20 points of damage, or actually 10 because he's raging now.
Oh shit! Because that applies to fucking barbarians. All right.
20 would strike him a second time. Doing another 10 as he resists the damage and says, "I can fight you all day, old friend." Anything else?
I'll smile and try to hit him with the backside.
So 20, what is that, 3 20s in a row? That
Yeah.
would strike, doing another 9 points of damage.
Probably not literally true.
I'll just reply and say, I don't know about all day, but definitely a good chunk of it. And that's it.
Gamork goes. He's gonna fire an arrow at Cao Meng now that he sees him. He says, "I'll help."
There's a devil right there. Oh.
It's true.
Okay.
20
Seems
will
reasonable.
strike, doing 10 points or 5 to Cao Meng. He will kind of get annoyed and fire a second shot. So I'll bring him down. 18 will strike him again, doing 4 points of damage. And finally, a last arrow. I think he gets 3 shots.
Yep.
18 will strike a third time, doing another 6.
Man, everyone's rolling high against Cao Meng today.
Yeah, no fooling.
Some pent-up aggression here.
And no one missed yet.
So the Horned Devil is going to fly down the hallway to here, and he is going to attack Gamork. So he uses his fork attack, stabbing at him. 29 will strike, doing 11 piercing to Gamork. And how many attacks does he get? He gets 3. So he takes a second fork attack. 21 will strike him as well, doing another 20 points of damage. And Gamork is looking a little beat up. He then swings his tail at Gamork. 19 will miss. So Gamork kind of jumps back out of the way, narrowly avoiding the tail. That's it for the Horned Devil, Reed. So, Reed, Lysandra will say to you, "Reed, it's time for you to return to your service to me. We must take down your friends here, as they are not our allies." What do you want to do? They must be destroyed.
Well, I can't take them all on at once, so I'm going to have to thin the herd. So I'll look at the two closest to me, Beryl and Sim, and I'll attempt to banish them.
All right. So Beryl and Sim have to make a charisma save as you see Reed chanting. Beryl says, "What is Reed doing?" And she has to make a save, and she has a lot of buttons. There's her saves.
Okay.
There they are.
Oh, Sim made it.
Yeah.
Oh, Beryl did not.
No.
She had a 0. All right. Well, Beryl kind of. She's like, "What is Reed doing?" And then she disappears. As Reed
That,
begins
huh?
concentrating. At this point, you would all see Lysandra appear as well.
Oh, this is not good.
And she says, "Well done." Anything else, Reed?
No, that's my turn.
Alright, so she looks at Sim, her eyes glowing, and she is going to blast you with 4 Eldritch Blasts.
Oh,
4.
Yes.
Noted.
wow. Yeah.
Oh, wait, let me double check I have that right. Actually.
Level 17 is 4, right?
It is.
Oh, God.
Yes, so there would be 4 of them.
Well, who knows? My armor class is pretty good. Maybe we'll be fine.
Yeah.
So...
Man, in light of that, something tells me that Kalmang might be a little harder to take down than I thought.
So 2 of them I'm pretty sure would miss you. I'm assuming 30 and 28. There's nothing you could do about those.
Yeah, no, those will land.
Alright, so you are blasted for... 21 points of force damage.
Oh no.
And
Like
she
half HP, they're all gone.
yells, "Kneel!" That is it for her and Reed and Lysandra. Kalmang is going to swing his glaive around, attempting to not roll a 2 and a 3.
But that's rough. Still with advantage.
Yep. So 19 would still miss you, right?
It would.
A better roll at least, but I think 21 would get you.
21 would, yeah.
Doing 22 slashing, which would have down to 11.
Awesome.
He is then going to...
I'd like to, again, use my reaction to riposte the one that he missed.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll precision that just because why not? Oh, I don't know.
No, 15 would not be enough, and that would miss him. So he deflects that one. Sim, what do you want to do?
Gosh, what do I want to do?
And Kate would be kind of yelling at Reed. "Reed, what are you doing? Who is this?"
Oh boy, okay. Well, let's just deal with this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Eldritch Blast at this devil thing again.
Alright, so you move up, blasting, and you have Gunner or something, right? So you don't
Yep.
have a disadvantage. First 2 would hit, doing 16 points of damage.
Another 20 feet of push.
Alright, that would push him back against this thing, because it's down now.
Ah, stays down. That's fine. Okay.
Anything else, Sim?
Sure. I'll spend my bonus action to pull Calamang 5 feet toward me. He has to make a DC 15 strength save to resist,
strength?
so
Alright.
probably not going to work, but worth a shot.
He's pretty
He's a
good
big
at
boy.
these. Yeah. Strength save. He would make it, so he is not pulled this round.
Yep, that's fine. Then I will step here and end my turn.
Alright, Beryl is banished. Anna Kate is going to look at the devil, look at Lysandra, and kind of look at Cao Ming. She says, "Who are we focusing on?" And she's going to, I guess, take a shot at yeah, she'll go for Cao Ming because we've been focusing on him. 26 would strike, hitting him for 13, which halves to 3 and 6, so 9. Second shot.
That looks like the acid did the regular amount of acid.
Yeah.
Nice.
She would miss, cursing, ending her turn. Mei June, what do you want to do?
I'm a swing.
Alright, so you continue to fight.
Oh, Jesus. I'm getting real shoddy. We're gonna let that one go.
Alright, so he deflects your first attack.
Ooh.
Okay, apparently I came out real strong, and
Yeah.
I'm
You're starting to
Peter now.
slow. You're like, oh no,
Yeah.
he's not going down. Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for this many. Oh my god!
Alright, so
Yeah.
now
Seriously, Mei June,
he's-
do some
I'm getting
cardio.
tired. Yeah, no kidding. What was that, 12
Jeez.
seconds?
Alright, so you take a bunch of swings, but he manages to deflect several of them. And you are unable to score a hit this turn. Anything else?
Sit.
Gamork is going to back up because he did not like getting hit by that guy. He said someone needs to get in front, and he's going to fire 3 shots at the devil.
Ooh.
So 2 of those would land, doing 15 points of damage to the creature. And then he's going to move back this way, kind of trying to get in the middle, looking at Lysandra, looking at Reed. He would say, Reed, are you with us? What's happening? The Horn Devil goes, he's going to fly up this way, and he's going to go for Anakate with his stabby. And actually, let me check something really quick. Okay, good. I was doing that right. So he stabs at Anakate. 15 versus AC would miss with the first attack. He twirls his fork around, stabbing a second time. 28 will land, stabbing her for 18 piercing. 9 of which is taken off her temp hit points. She takes 9 damage. He is going to swing his tail around at her as well. Actually, I think he's going to swing his tail at Sim. He's going to try to split this up a bit. So, tail attack. 21 versus AC.
That'll do it.
Alright, so you are struck by the tail for 9 piercing, and I need a Constitution saving throw. DC 17.
Alright. Let me take the damage first so I don't forget. 9 piercing. Oh goodness. Okay.
Oh. Alright, so the tail does 9 piercing and rakes across you, causing an infernal wound. At the start of each turn, you lose 3d6 hit points, and each time the devil hits you, the damage is increased by 3d6 as the wound gets worse.
Okay.
A medicine check can possibly staunch the flow of blood. But that's it for the Horn Devil. Reed, what are you gonna do?
So, am I completely convinced that this is my patron? And, I mean, I have no reason to doubt or.
No, it seems like her. It sounds like her. It's strange that she would just show up here at this particular time, but nothing leads you to believe she's not who she says she is, from what you remember of her.
Okay. Well, then everybody's going down.
Oh man.
I'm going to do a synaptic static right above right above Sim there.
Right here?
What is that, intelligence?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Alright, so you drop a synaptic static on everyone, including the devil.
Oof. Oh man.
Oh.
What's-
Nobody's good at these.
What's the DC of that?
18.
Higher than 7.
And that's a int save?
Yep.
Alright. So...
I think like the only people who are actually proficient is like fucking
Wizards.
and rogues of
Alright.
all things.
So the devil
Yeah.
failed at 2. He takes 21 psychic. Ugh. And actually, that wounded him.
I also take 21, you stupid fucking guy.
Cow Meng takes
Oh,
21.
right.
The one thing.
Yeah, it's the one thing that goes
That's-
through, right?
it
I've
is.
forgotten about that.
100%, yep. I'm about to get my ass kicked by Reed.
In saves for your other 2 friends. Is it half on save?
Yep.
Alright, so Anna and Gmork, looks like they both failed, unfortunately.
DC 18 is a tall order.
And she is now looking kind of... Well, Gmork is looking wounded at this point. Anna Kate is still looking okay. And she would yell, Reed, what are you doing?
Wow. Good save.
Anything else, Reed?
Nope.
Alright, so Lysandra is going to take some more blasts at Sim.
Huh.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Question is whether I get cover from the devil.
You do.
Okay. Well, hopefully they'll all hit the sweet spot and just melt this devil. That'd be nice.
3 of them struck, one of which was a crit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Though it's only an extra D10. So 35 points of damage.
Well, that'll bloody me.
Ooh. That's a stack.
Then she will end her turn. Cao Meng is gonna go for you again. He says, you had a duty. You should not have left us. He will miss with the first. He has advantage though, right?
He does. I will riposte first with my last die. Probably roll terribly. Unfortunately, that's my last. My last
man.
die. So I'll just have to let it go because can't do anything about it.
All right. He will crit you with the second one.
Right.
Doing 28 slashing damage.
See.
At this point, everyone give me wisdom saves. Or wait, sorry, we still have Sim. Sim, what are you gonna do?
Man, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna cast Bar Step to bonus action blip myself over here.
Blip!
And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Bar Step is a bonus, I can still cantrip, so I'm gonna blast Cao Meng.
Alright. Get him! Alright, so you strike him twice, doing 16 damage, which would actually wound him.
And I will push once, only for 5 feet.
Alright, so he stumbles this way, which would indeed activate the trap. So he has to make a dex save.
I don't know if he...
He would fail it.
Assuming that he has what I can see, I don't know if that is an applicable use of... Well, probably not, because it's a trap. He may have the fucking barbarian bullshit, but I don't know if it matters.
Oh, he only takes 8 damage because it is piercing.
Yeah,
Yep.
makes sense.
And he looks very unhappy with Sim, but he can't do anything just yet. Is that it for you, Sim?
I'll take some... oh wait, hang on. I forgot to do the synaptic static thing. I gotta roll the d6s to see if my hits were misses.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I forgot
Oh,
about the
shit.
synaptic static.
So I
sucks.
bank that first one still hits.
Yeah.
That brings it to a 21. I'm only gonna roll on the ones that would have hit because... Point. Ooh.
19 would still hit
19?
him. Yeah.
Okay, great. Sure, I just wanted to do that. And then I'll take my ordinary movement a couple steps further this way.
What's a good color for intelligence saves? Purple or pink? Let's go purple.
So... Also, Sim, at the beginning of your turn, because of your wound...
Oh, right. Oh, that's at the beginning of my turn, huh? That might have dropped me then, before I got to act. I've forgotten about that, sorry.
well, it's 5 points, so I think you're still up.
Oh, yeah, I am. Just
I rolled
barely.
a
Hey.
2, 2, and a 1. Alright, so I need another wisdom save from everyone.
Okay, man. Hey.
Well, I was high the first time and low the second time, so I'm hoping that this does something.
I'm gonna use an inspiration because I feel like this might be an important wisdom save.
I don't know, man.
So you as the round ends, you hear some strange whispers in your head, which at first don't make sense. Meijun, they don't make any sense to you, but Sim and Reed, the whispers sort of start to become more coherent, and the voice says, "What you see is not real. The creature, it has affected you. You must kill the devil."
Interesting.
So Beryl is still banished. Anna Kate. Anna Kate heard that too, and she says, "I don't know who that is, but I think I'm going to follow his advice." So she's going to take some punches. Where's her punches? No, it's not Shadow Strider. Doesn't she have regular punches?
Yeah,
Monk
yeah,
unarmed
unarmed
strike.
strikes.
Alright. Bap. Alright, well, she punched once for 8 and 1, so 9 points on this guy. And I'll use her reaction, or her bonus action to do a third attack.
I think she hasn't used action surge yet either.
Yeah, but I'm playing nerfed version of her.
Fair enough.
14, no, so she goes to punch and hits one, but the devil would take the other two without taking any damage. And she would yell, "Meijun, this is not Cao Meng. We must destroy the devil." Meijun, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna growl in irritation. Are the spikes still up, and could I move through them?
There'd be difficult terrain right now.
Okay, that is fine. So, if that's the case, then I'll move 10, 20 feet and attack recklessly with Great Weapon Master on the devil.
Okay. And I forgot to mention all the damage you've been taking from Lysandra and Cao Meng is psychic damage, which might be a hint.
What?
All of it?
Yes. I don't know if you have resistance to psychic damage, but I completely forgot that.
I don't. So when it's not my turn, I'll go back and adjust.
Yeah.
So, and I don't have any more die. So, oh my god,
All right.
I got real tired, y'all.
Yeah, you stab. Oh, but the 17. No, actually, that would just miss. So he
Jeez.
parries both of the attacks. Anything else? Oh, but 20 will strike. Alright, so yeah, you spin it around, smacking him for 20.
Oh, wait a minute. I have that stupid. What about 19?
19 will also strike.
Excellent.
Gamork goes. He is going to. Did he make his save? He did not. He's going to take shots at Lysandra at this point, I think. Because she hit him really hard. Or wait, no, that was Reed. Maybe he's going to take shots at Reed.
Oh man.
No, I think at least for now, he'll say we have to subdue Reed, and I think he's gonna take shots at Calbang some more. So he takes 3 longbow shots, 2 of which will strike. Oh wait, no, that's a longsword. Whoops. So 2 longbow strikes for 18 damage, which would be 9 on Calmang. That's it for Gamork. The devil goes. He's going to attack Mei Jun at this point, I think. So he stabs once. I think Mei Jun said he reckless, right?
Yep.
So he has advantage. Crit for the first attack. 26 damage to Mei Jun, so I think that halves to 13. Which I will, just because I think he stepped away for a moment, so I'll hit him for the 13. Second attack. It's another fork. Oh, another crit.
What? Oh man.
24, which halves to 12.
Okay.
And a tail strike. 22 versus AC, which I believe would hit Mei Jun again.
Yeah, I think 20 is where he's at right now, I think.
Alright, so he does 13 piercing, which halves to 6. Are you back yet, Mei Jun?
Yeah, he just got back.
I just got back. Yep.
Alright, so you
Took a pile of damage.
got crit twice, which I applied. I halved them both. And you need to make a con save, because he hit you with his tail as well.
Oh, homie hit me with all the things. Okay. Con. Yeah, we'll just let it happen. Whoa!
That would fail, so you get an infernal wound. At the start of each turn, you take 3d6 damage.
Okay.
That's it for him. 3d6, what type? Just says lose 3d6. Huh. Doesn't say what type of damage it is. It just says you lose.
Is it even damage? Do you just lose hit points without taking damage?
It just says,
Maybe.
yeah, lose 3d6.
Well, oh yeah,
hit
because you're
points.
just fucking bleeding out.
Yeah. Alright, well, Reed, what do you want to do?
After hearing that voice in my head, I'm just going to kind of shake my head and stop concentrating on the banishment.
So Beryl would reappear. And she looks around confused. Lysandra says, "What are you doing, Reed?"
And then I'm gonna shoot 3 Eldritch Blasts at the devil.
Alright, you take some shots at the devil.
Let's go. 12.
Alright, so that would hit him but do no damage. But 26 would, blasting him for 12 and 15, which would be 27. He looks very wounded, but he is still up. Anything else, Reed?
Yeah, I'm just kind of look over my shoulder and maybe push my back into the wall here.
So she gives you a very angry look, and she says that was unwise. And she is going to begin chanting.
That's always a good sign.
I don't suppose anyone has anything to stop that, do they?
Sure don't.
Alright, so she finishes her spell as she fires a familiar spell at you, Thin Green Ray, which you must make a dex save.
Always a good time.
At me?
Yes.
I'm gonna use a second inspiration on this deck save.
Yeah,
Probably a good idea.
seems worth it.
Uh, 22 would make it, which will do half damage. Damn it, I lost count.
Whoop.
So she would shoot you for 79 points of damage force, which you would, I believe, not take anything because you made the save.
Oh, and save negates, thank goodness. Whew.
Yeah, I think it's all or nothing, but let me double check that. Yeah, so as the ray is kind of powering up in her the end of her palm, you dive sideways, desperately trying to get out of the path of it, and it probably strikes the wall, making a large portion of it just turn to dust. She curses and says, "Stand still." Cao Meng, what are you gonna do?
I think you're gonna tell me what Cao Meng is gonna do.
Oh,
'Cause
right. Yeah. Cao Meng is gonna swing his weapon at you.
With advantage, of course.
With advantage.
Although maybe a minus d6 if he got hit by the synaptic static.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps. So he would definitely miss with the second one, or the first one, but 21, I believe, would still strike you.
It would.
So you are struck for 21 slashing, which halves to 10. That was with the d6 off.
Okay.
Wait, is it slashing though or psychic? That's
Oh,
big difference
right.
for Cal- for
Sorry,
Calvin.
it is psychic. So for
Okay.
whatever reason, these hits are going through your damage reduction.
Okay. And I went back and I tried to find the other ones to make the adjustments,
it's
but I
fine.
think they were just communicated verbally. So
It's fine. Sim, what are you gonna do?
probably go down right here because I'm
Oh,
rolling
yeah,
3d6 for this
3d6.
infernal wound, and I actually can't roll. I can't make this though. Doesn't matter what it is.
So you will take 13, and you are unconscious, gaining
Yeah.
a level of exhaustion. Beryl looks around. She says, "It wasn't my fault. I did not know he would destroy the eggs." She would see Sim go down and rush over this way. Gamork! Gamork! Protect me! And she is gonna cast a barrel spell. She would yell, "Sim, you have to get over here so I can treat your wound." And she'll do a healing word. Let's see. Actually, yeah, she'll do healing word.
She also has that staff of healing.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Alright, sure, I'll use the Staff of Healing. I just don't know how these macros are set up. So she's gonna do Mass Cure Wounds. Level 5. Healing everyone for 21.
Alright.
And
Significant.
that is it for her. Anna Kate is gonna try to punch the demon, taking 3 unarmed strikes. All 3 of which will hit.
Fancy.
So she does 10, 8, and actually that one will bring down the devil. And as he goes down, Lysandra and Calmang fade away. And Beryl kind of looks around confused. She said, "Where did he go?" And battle will end here. What do you
So I
all
still
want to do?
I have an infernal wound.
So the infernal wound seems to go away when he... Oh, wait, no, he's not the illusion. Never mind. So we do still have infernal wounds to deal with. Mei June, I'll keep us in initiative for now. On your turn, you would take 14 points of damage,
Okay.
which I don't think you can half, because it just
Alright.
says you lose that many hit points.
Okay.
You can try to treat the wound with a medicine check. You don't have to be trained in medicine.
I will attempt that.
All right.
Something tells me that's a no. But I will say
I keep bleeding.
I will just like I will. I don't know. It's not really a roar, but it's just I'll attempt to like shake off the pain and do some second wind. Where's my second wind? There it is.
Nice. Should also step off that trap before it resets.
I agree. I had not gotten that far yet. 14. That's exactly what I just took. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, Gamork is going to come over here, and he is going to try to treat your wound, Meijun. Oh, he will. So he successfully bandages you, ending the infernal wound.
Awesome.
The Horned Devil is dead. Reed, what are you going to do?
Does Sim still have an infernal wound? Or?
Yes,
I
he
sure
does.
do.
He is up now, but he is still bleeding pretty badly from where he was hit by the devil.
Alright, let's see if I can get over there.
These spikes are currently resetting, so they're difficult terrain right now, as is all the people standing in front of you.
Yeah, I can't.
All good.
I can't make it, so I mean I could throw you a healing potion, but that's about it.
Well, I'm probably not about to die right again or go down again, so I can walk over.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of anxiously wait.
Get out of the way, everyone. So Sim, on your turn, you take 9 points of damage.
Yeah, it's survivable.
Ugh, as you assume come over this way.
Yeah, just trying to figure out how movement. So I'm gonna have to spend half movement to stand, and then that gives me 1, 2, 3 more squares. Let's see. Do I even have options? And then if I dash, I could get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it doesn't give me enough movement to get close enough. Well, I will heal myself a bit then with my bonus action.
Alright, so you cast
So-
a spell to heal yourself.
Well, I'm just going to use my Celestial Light thing so that I can...
Alright. Channel some healing energy. So Beryl goes. She yells, you just try to bandage yourself. She's going to double move to get over here and cast a Cure Wounds on you. On Sim. I should have it set up like this. This is kind of weird. Level 1. So you gain 7 hit points as she heals you, and she'll say, quick, someone bandage him. And Kate will use lots of movement excuse me, 10, 20, 30, 5 run over and try to bandage you. Now, I think she actually has medicine, but I might be thinking of a different character.
She does.
She does. Oh, yeah, she definitely does. 25, yes, so you are cured, ending battle. What do you all want to do? Things are quiet.
Does this devil look like an actual devil that we killed, or is it just like the other ones?
So if you examine his essence, he looks like the similar essence to the demons that you killed. Another illusion.
Ah, okay.
Or not exactly an illusion, but something strange about him.
Some weird projection. Does not have proper demonic essence.
So you would all hear the whispers again, except Reed and Sim. Once again, you hear them normal. A voice saying, "Can you hear me now? Have I broken through?"
Yes.
Well, you still hear the whispers, Meijun.
Oh, I thought you said everybody. Jesus.
Sorry, everyone except Meijun, because I think you failed the last saving throw, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
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 I guess I will try mental communication.
Uh,
Hello?
The entity hunts you. You must find me before it finds you again. Most of the things you are seeing in here are not real. Move
We had
quickly.
surmised as much. To where should we find you?
I am in the south part of the temple. I will explain more when you get here.
You know I do not trust you.
I do not blame you, but you must find me if you are going to survive this place.
Right.
I'll look at the rest of the tribe. Well,
Anna Kate, who made her saving throw, would say, who... Do we know who this is, while the rest of you are just kind of looking confused because all you hear are the whispers?
Did it sound like the priestess that we saw get destroyed, or does his voice seem familiar?
No, I don't think, well, give me, let's see, Reed, you're the only one I think who might recognize the voice, so give me an intelligence check. Or actually, Anna Kate might as well.
Nope.
Yeah, so she just shrugs. She says, no, I don't know who that is.
well, it was always our purpose to explore as much of this place as possible to find what we may find, and south is where we were headed next, so I see no reason not to proceed, although the fact that this entity wishes us there should... It is not as though we were not going to proceed with caution, no.
Is
But,
is this Orcus?
No, I do not believe so. I believe Orcus speaking directly into one's mind would be rather more painful.
Well, this is a devil here. I recognize them from my homeland. The invaders who would come to our border sometimes, but the creatures we've been fighting up till now have been demons. Those two beings don't work with each other. So, what is going on here? Gomork says.
It seems likely that they are fabrications based on history or memory of some such of this place. I do not doubt that some experiment of the Shadowlord or something is responsible. Some old magic. We should find its source. Which perhaps this voice's source. Who knows?
He nods. Oh, and he got some healing from that mass cure wounds. And actually, Anna Kate did too. Anna Kate would give Reed a dirty look, and she says, next time, don't drop huge spells on us, please.
But did you guys see my patron? She was hot, wasn't she? I mean, she's pretty awesome.
Anna Kate
Ah.
stares daggers at you. She says, I
All
don't
it
care
takes is
how hot she is.
She's amazing.
All it takes is pretty face and you will murder all your companions.
Well, you know, I mean, make me sound shallow, but
So she's
I'm going
gonna
to,
jump over these spikes now that they've reset. Oh,
I will levitate up and use a immovable rod and tie a rope to it and kind of make like a swing for Barrel and Sim to swing across.
You
Alright.
have my thing.
So Sim also swings across. Anna Kate would move down this way and start looking at this wall that came down. So she is gonna do a perception check if anyone wants to join her.
Sure. Do you have to reset it manually? Is there a button?
I would assume, she says. This is definitely a stonework trap. I'm sure they wouldn't make it so you just couldn't access this hallway. That would seem counterproductive as she continues searching. Anyone else see anything?
I'll cast guidance on Reed.
I will make a perception check with guidance.
Alright.
Blue? That should be good.
Oh yeah. So with a 21, you would find a small panel that opens up and there is a switch there. Barrel says, flick switch.
Flick switch. I will flick switch.
Alright, so you flick the switch and the ceiling would raise back up, revealing the hallway before you. Beryl would point to areas and she says, pressure plates, probably set off trap.
Yes, well, if we cannot disable trap with this panel, then perhaps we must simply do best to avoid pressure plate.
Beryl, take a look. She walks up to the panel and she's going to use perception. Looks like detach here. Can't figure out how though. Anyone have idea? And she is asking if anyone can investigate this.
Who's got a good investigation?
I could perhaps, but I still feel hampered by a recent close brush with death. But I can try if you prefer.
Well, Anna Kate takes a look and shrugs. She says, I'm not sure how you'd open this.
Alright, I'll cast guidance on myself and give it a shot. I have disadvantage from exhaustion, I think.
Alright. So they move out of the way, giving you a opening here.
Let's give it a shot. Nah, I think even with the D4, that's not going to do too much. Well, let's try it. 15.
Yes, so
Oh,
you
haha!
are able to figure out a way to open the back of the panel, and you see some wires back there. Beryl will say, oh, let me. She is going to attempt to... She has so many buttons, hang on. She like slows down when I click on her token. There's like 30 buttons. Alright, so she is going to attempt a... where is it? Thieves' Tools? Yes, so she would cut some of the wires and put on some counterweights, and she says, trap should be disabled now.
That is well. I do not trust myself to navigate safely.
She kind of pokes it with her spear, just to be safe. You hear a click, but the ceiling does not move. She says, all done. She quickly rushes across. Hee!
Onwards then.
Oh, skeleton got crushed.
Perhaps was not skeleton when crushing happened.
Well, definitely skeleton now. So she kind of looks around, moving down the hallway. You would notice up ahead, it looks like there is a turn to the west, as well as a bit of a crack in the floor over here.
That's concerning.
She says, May June? Or Beryl says, May June, you go in front?
All right.
Mork says, yeah, May June, go in front. He gives you a wink. So as you get south here, it looks like indeed the hallway does turn, and you can see what looks like a cave-in a little ways down the hallway, and a door over here.
Okay.
What is your... Oh. So as you step forward there, the floor seems to give way underneath you. I need a dex save.
Okay. Would this be applicable for danger sense or no?
Yeah, because you saw it happening.
Ew.
So you jump back as the pit opens up under you. It seems like this may have been some kind of trap.
Very well. Is there sufficient space to like skirt around the edge?
Yeah, so if you carefully move against the walls, you can circumvent it.
Okay.
Careful, May June.
Looks like there's a door here. Is that right?
Yeah, so south of you there is a door, and you hear what sounds like some kind of burning on the other side of it.
Well,
Okay.
a lot of burning if you can hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like maybe like a bonfire amount of burning.
Okay. I'll probably attempt to open it.
Alright, so you are able to push the door inward. Give me one moment, though. I get to try a new macro out.
That's not
It
honest.
works. So inside this room, you would see a couple of things. It looks like the room is lit up by a large fire. Near the fire is a familiar-looking figure, though you haven't seen him in a long time. He stands up and turns towards you as the group opens the door, and he says, "You found me. Quickly, come in."
Does he appear to be hostile?
He does not.
Well, I guess I'll just trust him at that then.
Familiar. Well,
Well, he's
It's not
familiar
to me,
to
but-
some of you. Actually, I think Reed might be the only one here who he's familiar to. He says, you are the tribe. I remember you from Isik. He says, what are you doing down here?
well, we came to slay demons, but it appears we are here to unravel ancient magic instead that is causing some trouble.
He looks at you and he says, yes, this place is an ancient bunker. It's been here since the 10th cycle. It was abandoned, but recently some sort of magic has flowed back in, and a new intelligence has taken hold here.
Ugh.
He says, I've been trying to figure out what this intelligence is and what it wants, but I've been unsuccessful. All I know is that it can create illusions with lifelike qualities, and it's been hunting me, and you all, apparently.
Rather successfully. And who is it you are? I am sorry, I perhaps am of tribe now, but I do not know.
He says, I'm Cordis. He seems a bit ashamed. He says, I am a Bodak, a servant of Orcus, or at least I was.
Was. Are you still? I remain concerned if our closest ally in unraveling ancient magic is Servant of Orcus. Who knows what may be pulled loose when we proceed?
No, I gave up my worship of Orcus long ago. I lost everything because of my choice to embrace his power, and I no longer serve him. I only came back here because the energies reawakened, and I wanted to see what was going on.
I'll sort of glance at Reed.
Anna Kate says, yeah, I remember you. You were with the Bodak Shepherds, the ghoul hoarders. He says, yes. I was in Issyk when we first met. And she says, so what do we do here? You said some sort of entity is controlling this place? And he says, as far as I can tell, yes. A creature was somehow, I believe, created by the fusion of magics between the void and the demonic.
Do you possess the item that pertains to that star on the ground behind you?
He says, yes. I have been using it in various parts throughout the dungeon to try to find the entity.
And still you have not found?
No, I've been unsuccessful. I don't know if it even has a form or if it just watches us. He says, the only thing I know is the voice that I heard. The voice that took my memories from me. It claims to be the tinder that will light the world aflame.
Well, better snuff that out.
So I will try. And now I have you all to help me.
Do you even know what this thing looks like?
I don't. I have not seen it. I know it feeds off memories. I believe it has used the essence of shadow and demonic to create the demons from my memories, as well as my parents and other members of the dwarves who once lived in this bunker. I lived here once. I was a dwarf long ago.
Memories.
He says, yes, it seems to feed off memories. Do we have someone join?
Gamork?
Oh, I thought I heard someone join. Alright.
Yeah. He blipped out and then back into the Discord a minute ago, but he's still muted.
Alright. So, do you think you all can help me? Until we find this creature, we are vulnerable. It continues to send its powers against us.
This seems too important to deny request for aid, but we do have pressing business elsewhere as well.
If we were to defeat this evil, would there be a way to transport us back to Isaac?
You asking him?
Yeah, didn't Lyra say that she teleported here?
Right, but that was probably a lie fabricated from our memories and our knowledge of her. But maybe not. Who knows?
Yes, I would not trust anything you've seen here. This place is a mass of illusions created from the minds of those who enter.
It's just, if we are confident that we can find and slay this creature in a day, then perhaps we shall simply hurry back to Isaac the way we came. But I am concerned that this is not the work of a day, and perhaps I do not know. I do not know how rapidly threat from this thing is growing or expanding.
Yeah.
He says, if you are to leave it alive, you would be leaving the fate of the town up above to chance. And I don't even know if it will let you all leave at this point. Like me, you may be trapped here.
Oh, you are trapped? You have attempted to leave? What happened?
He says, when I went to the temple entrance, the door was no longer there. I could not find it, no matter how much I searched.
Ah. Well, that is not helpful.
Yeah. I guess we have to defeat this thing.
Very well. What else of interest have you seen down here in your use of scrying circles?
He says,
Are there other...
the forges still exist, though I don't know if those will be of much use. There are some supplies that remain. I believe the forge might have some weapons. The cathedral might also have some remaining spells and perhaps some holy water from the past, which could be of use. Though I don't know how such items would affect this entity, if at all.
What of a central place? Even if it is a wholly insubstantial creature of mind, as you have said it might be, such things, to my knowledge, do not expand to cover such tremendous area without significant assistance, either ritual or something else. So if it is truly able to influence everything around here, there must be some place that allows it such reach.
It says the cathedral, perhaps. It is centralized. I have avoided it thus far. I was worried what I might see if I went in there.
Ah, and there is no way to use circles to see into it.
He says, no, I attempted to, but my sight was blocked.
Ah, that is promising. A threat we have not been able to see, and a place you cannot look into.
He nods. He says, it's close to here. It's just south of here and to the east. There's a large door. If you open it, that will lead you into the cathedral.
We rest here for a short while.
He nods. He says, the entity's forces could find us, but if you need to rest, then it's probably worth risking.
I think even the short rest would greatly improve our chances of surviving what is to come.
He nods. So the group is going to attempt a short rest.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing.
Alright, so why don't we do a 5-minute break? Because we are about halfway through.
Yep.
And then, we can continue at 7:15.
Okay. Back in a bit.
Alright. So, is anyone still here? Or did everyone step away?
I return.
Welcome back.
You know what's funny? I remembered just now, out of nowhere, that all those times I was charmed by the Master of Cruelties in combat, I had forgotten that Sim is a half-elf and should have had advantage on those saves. It's
Yeah.
very funny. I was like, oh, whoops.
Yeah, it was
I'm not unhappy. Yeah.
it was a high DC, but yeah, likely you may have made one or two of them.
Yeah. I'm just amused. I'm fine with the way those combats played, and this sort of thing happens. But I was just like, why did my brain choose now to remind me? That seems like the sort of thing that
Yeah.
well, anyway.
Anyway. So is everyone back?
I just got back.
I'm back.
So I was going to ask, we have 3 people. I was planning to have possibly a fairly large battle, but I don't know how well that'll work out with just 3 of you, even with me kind of jumping all over the place with the NPCs.
Right.
What do you all think? Would you rather? I know the only bad thing is it is like May June's last game.
Yeah. That's where the feels bad man comes in for me for the most part.
It does not. I would not be affected. I am always going to err on the side of do whatever makes the most sense for the story. So if it doesn't make sense to have a battle with so few people, I'm okay with not
Because I was
not
gonna,
having to go.
yeah, I was gonna say I could say I like owe you all an hour and 15 minutes to be like distributed whenever if people had extra time, or maybe do like a partial refund or something. I just I'm not sure about going into the this large battle with just the 3 of you.
I mean, yeah, my concern is definitely for the flow of the game and what the group as a group wants to do.
What
Yeah.
are what are your thoughts for the 3 of you? Like Reed, what do you think?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you never want to have a big battle with, half of the people out. So
Yeah. Well, and what I could do, Lou, if it's okay with you, I know that you're on to, well, and have been now for a long time, monthly subscriptions. But if we just, if I were able to come, like maybe at least for next week, I think that would be fine, because I think it's really for me in terms of why I'm leaving in the first place. I think it's the the long-term expense that I need to mitigate at least for a while.
Yeah.
So I could be here for at least one more to kind of see how things pan out.
Yeah, that would work out if you're okay. Like doing, I wouldn't mind just doing like a single game past here.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
like
That's
I could, yeah, maybe say I just owe you guys an hour and 15 minutes that I can add on at some point in smaller amounts, just depending on people's schedules.
Yeah,
Just because if we were in town or something where we could spread out and do things where it wouldn't be as impactful, I'd be more for it. But for this thing, it feels like we should have at least like 4 or 5 of you.
Yeah, this confrontation feels like something we don't want to go shorthanded on, and I'm personally not stressing about trying to extract my minutes of value out of your time.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I agree. It'll that happens sometimes. People gotta do other shit sometimes. So.
Yep.
All right. So are we okay? Maybe like ending here and saying we can add some more time next time when everyone's here, hopefully.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
good to
would
me.
like to know whether we're actually able to take a short rest here or not.
Oh yeah, we can resolve that. That's fine.
Okay. So
Give
if
me
that's
a
actually on board, then
give me
that's
a
just good to know.
give me a D20 roll. Maybe we'll just have an hour of a random encounter.
Right, that could happen.
D20, 15. Yeah, no, you're fine. So an hour would pass quietly in here. You might hear movement out in the hall from time to time, but I assume you're not going to go check that
No.
out, right?
No, we're not planning to poke anything.
All right. So yeah, an hour would pass, and it is now. Wait, what happened to my calendar? There it is. It's now about 9 a.m. in the morning. And yeah, you would. Also, the way I was doing. Or go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Just what's the date? I just want to know. Do we actually have 24 hours to get back to Isaac?
So it is the 68th of autumn.
Oh,
right
we've got
now.
2 days. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And you can always look at the calendar.
Right.
Although,
the calendar has a time of day and not a date on it right now.
oh, you know
which is-
why? Because I had it in dark mode and I switched it to white. Here, let me.
Oh, should I just highlight? Okay, I can read it now. Cool. Never mind. We're good.
I'll change it back to. No, that's not what I want to do. Damn it. This is what I want to do, right? Yes. So it is 9 a.m. Your short rest. It's 7 a.m. So everyone make sure you have a resource called short rests. You should have 4 of them and just spend one if you want to do a short rest. Because I was just spending them for the party as a whole, but then I realized some people might not want to spend them every time. So if you want to use short rest stuff, just spend a short rest.
Cool.
And you can set that to recharge on a long rest if you make the resource, and you can set up how it recharges. But yeah, go ahead and spend hit dice, regain resources as is appropriate. And I'll make a note that I owe you guys an hour and 15 minutes.
Sounds good. I'll see you all then, I guess, next week for at least one more.
All right.
One
Yeah.
more.
Bum bum bum. One more. Well,
Epic confrontation.
One
Yeah.
more makes one more makes one more. We'll see.
yeah.
I do have an addiction.
All right.
Well, we'll see.
Let's do MVP votes.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Premature MVP for that one fight. Yeah, I'm sad Beryl and Anna Kate weren't there for that. I had stuff for them too. Alright, I got 2 votes.
flashbacks.
There's only 3 of you.
Yeah, next
it is
week.
a 3-way
Last-
tie.
Ah, surprise.
Yeah.
So give me D20 rolls.
It's gonna be May.
It is.
No, it's not.
It's never me.
Well,
It's never me.
I think as we said last
oh,
time.
Reed.
Yeah.
Reed gets MVP for blowing up the party.
Hey, it's role playing.
No,
It is role playing.
like if your patron shows up and you don't have reason to doubt him. I mean,
Who
my
are you
character
gonna
takes-
trust?
my
Yeah.
character takes objection to the fact that someone's just willing to up and
She was
be
hot,
that devoted
though.
to a
Did you
patron.
see how hot she was?
Yeah.
As he said.
But as a player,
mean, like-
I love that.
It's freaking. Oh man, what is it?
She was like an 11.
One of my players on Friday nights is extremely fond of the phrase, and it's probably because I just have a tendency to use male characters. But like almost every time we walk into a room and I describe it, he's like, "There's a lot of carrots in that stew,"
Oh my god.
and I'm like, "Oh,
Oh,
yeah, maybe I need to work. Maybe I need to work on that." So yeah. When there's a lot of carrots in your stew and a hot babe shows up, of course you're gonna do what the hot babe says.
that's
My in-person games GM has started just rolling a die to set things like gender and height and all sorts of things because
Yeah.
they realized that they were having too many of the same kinds of characters.
Yeah.
I was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna roll dice now. I made myself a table. Yeah, this one's a dude. Whatever, it's been 4 dudes in a row. And sometimes the dice do that.
Yep. You walk into a bar, there's a dwarf bartender. How many dwarven bartenders are there? Shut up.
Yeah, no, I mean, they basically didn't. They got tired enough of that they just made themselves a bunch of tables, and
I don't
now I've been
think-
seeing.
I don't think I've ever used a dwarf bartender in my defense.
I've definitely used a few. Well, and also the whole first act of this campaign was in a dwarven province, so I thought it was appropriate that there'd be a lot of dwarves.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, that I mean, yeah, you got to do that. But
Yeah.
for the truly random one-offs, you kind of want them to be more random. So
For sure, yeah. In fact, they've only just now gotten into the elven province.